Good morning. It is 7:10 a.m. on Wednesday, August 15th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Now I need to sneeze like right away. One second. Uh, it's going away. All right, false alarm. Uh, I didn't actually just get up because I've been sitting here waiting for my computer to finish doing updates and boot up for like 20 minutes. That's fine. I have stuff I could do. It's not like I'm, without resources in that regard. But certainly it delays the critical components of my morning routine. So I had my first improv 701 class last night, and it went great because, of course, it did. This is just yet another illustration for me of observing that mental pattern I have where I'm excited for something until it's almost here and then I start to get anxious for it, and just once again illustrate for me that my decision making when I signed up for the class is the correct one because I thought about it and it was based on past experiences rather than artificial, arbitrary. Well, but what if it's not good somehow for some reason? Actually, it's also, I think, the insecurity comes in, not so much like that there is anything wrong with the class, but that somehow I don't belong there. And it was all fine, because of course it was. It was always going to be fine, but it's still nice to have that demonstrated to my brain again, in the sense of like, this is what I was saying yesterday. No, I recognize now that what I'm feeling is this mental pattern and not a real concern. And sure enough, this class was fine. It was fun. I was glad to be back in it, and I'm looking forward to doing it some more. So yeah, it's all good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, yeah. Uh, nice. To go along with that, that got a very encouraging teacher. Uh, Not that I've had any, I really haven't had any of the teachers with Improv Boston that I didn't get along with or that I didn't like. I mean, naturally everyone's going to have preferences, but I haven't had any that I didn't like. In any event, uh, improv class went great, so that's good. I'm suddenly feeling like there was some other thing that I was supposed to talk about. Well, supposed to is relative. Like nobody makes me talk about anything I don't want to talk about. But what was it? There was some other big thing that like Oh, I remember what I forgot. It was to speak in words instead of just random noises. Well, that's another video ruined. I'm a little punchy, I think, this morning. I wasn't up too late. I mean, I was up a little later last night just because of the class and kind of coming down from it. But I think my body is still like adjusting, right? And in any event, I'm thinking already about tonight's session of So Many Levels. We're going to be playing more Dungeons and Dragons, and I am thinking about what to throw at my party tonight. Because I have lots of ideas, because there's definitely not any issue with, like, I don't know what to do. It's more like, well, I have these 10 things that I want to have happen. Should I have them happen all at the same time or space them out a little bit? The characters haven't really had the opportunity to rest for a while. A lot has happened since they last had a long rest. So, is it better if they get that opportunity, or should I just keep the tension going by just having, boom, 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 boom? I think that's where my tendency is right now, is to just keep throwing stuff rather, and not like, it's not that I should never let them rest. It's more a matter of, I keep thinking on advice I heard from Chris Perkins, who is the dungeon master for Acquisitions Incorporated and Dice Camera Action, one of the creative guys over at Wizards of the Coast. And I'm trying to remember exactly where I heard him say this, but it was something to the effect of, "Don't wait to blow up the thing." I don't. Now I'm yeah. So this is paraphrasing, but the gist of it was, if you've got in mind a big thing that's going to happen, don't wait. Because this waiting and building up the suspense is one thing to say that. Is it's not to say you should never try to go for suspense or a long running thing, but also just that the waiting part is always easier for you because you know what's coming, and the risk of being, having it be boring in the meantime is probably greater. Or not boring, but confusing. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, lots of things can happen. And I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Stop local recording.